The voice. Lee with Career Builder. Kevin Cesarz with Thread. Patty Wise, an attorney with Niehaus Associates, and Brandon Croak with Career Bowl. What do you call it?
Right. 55% of the users of LinkedIn in the United States are in the HR recruiting field. It's inundated with HR recruiting people. It's a treasure trove of basically names in a lot of ways, but they're saying it's going to move to the point of becoming the resume, or at least that's what a lot of people are hoping it's going to be, because again, that transparency that it creates that the traditional resume doesn't. But you're right, and that's on your LinkedIn profile. It's most likely going to be really, really accurate because you can vouch for me. You can call me out. If I put a bunch of BS in there, somebody's going to call me out on it. I have 350 some connections. I better have accurate info in there, because, especially if I'm in the job search mode, because it's not that somebody's going to say, you know, oh, this doesn't match the resume. They're going to do that first, but they're also going to start a savvy recruiter, and a lot of the savvy recruiters I work with, they will just proactively start contacting people in your LinkedIn connections and say, hey, tell me about Don. Give me 5 minutes, you know, let me hear a little bit about
Looking
it.
for a job, you should be positioning yourself for an opportunity. And using all these platforms, whatever you're most comfortable with, Facebook, I definitely advocate having a blog or having an anchor for your ideas and your content. But that kind of old cycle where you're sending out a resume and passively kind of waiting for a response, you can flip that in the other direction by actively positioning yourself and your ideas in this space. And then going out there and interacting in LinkedIn groups and kind of creating, kind of seeding the ground and creating opportunities for when they develop.
I think, like we said, LinkedIn, your resume, but I think there's certain industries that Twitter is awesome, and you can really connect with people, share a lot of ideas, articles. If you're following somebody on Twitter, even if I'm sure there's some great engineers on Twitter that are sharing articles and that are talking and connecting with people you can follow. There's people in the medical field, you know, which are also kind of behind, I would say, in the spectrum. So you can find anybody. It's the big world, how many billions of people. You can find them with a search on their profile. So, you know, just go ahead and make connections in your niche industry. You can find some worthwhile things. This company hired on this guy who's got, you know, maybe 25,000 followers, 50,000 followers. That's marketing. You know, the cutting edge companies are looking for people who are connected. So, you know, it's an opportunity. And some, you know, companies are going to say, oh, we don't like this or that. But from my perspective, if you don't like what's on my blog, I don't want to work for you. You know, so if this resonates well, this is me. So, you know, that's just where
my business is advising employers, and so I say to an employer, certainly not for entry-level positions, but as positions have increasing responsibility, get a release. So you need to let me look at your Facebook profile. Now, if you're uncomfortable with that and you want to say no as an applicant, okay, that's fine. Am I going to hire you?
Yeah.
Nope.
What are you hiding?
Right, right. So, you know, and I think there are corresponding responsibilities of employers when they do that, not to use information that could create legal liability for them or to verify certain things that might cause them to question. But absolutely, I say to my employers, get it. If they put it out there for anyone, get it, and if they don't want to give it to you, that's fine.
Man.